Hi, I'm Kevin Gibbs. I'm a lecturer in the math department at the University of Toledo.
My name is Nilgan Sazganesh, and I am the program director and also associate lecturer for Health Information Administration.
My name is Rebecca Schneider, and I am the chair of the Department of Curriculum and Instruction in the College of Education.
Well, to be honest with you, what prompted it was we developed a college algebra course for College Credit Plus. And we did it looking at the QM standards as we were building it. When we got all done, somebody said, well, why don't we submit this to QM review and see what we missed? So really, I hadn't set out to do anything like that, but because we already had something that we were pretty sure was close to the QM standards, we said, let's submit it and see how it goes.
Since our program is 100% online, we would like to make sure quality of our courses are good, above standard. I believe it will help students to achieve their goals, and it will help with their learning process.
Well, I was working with a project that was externally funded where we were trying to put a program online, and part of putting the program online led us to look at the Quality Matters review and the Quality Matters standards. We wanted to make sure that what we were putting online was reasonable, accessible, and so the Quality Matters guidelines were very helpful. Going through the peer review process helped all of the faculty who are working together to put their courses together in a way that the students could go from course 1 to course 2 to course 3 and not worry about the fact that it was online, but think about the content.
I think what surprised me was not the content part, because we had that pretty well nailed. What surprised me were the things that I had left out, like a biography of me, and my picture and how to get hold of me, things like that, things that are nothing to do with the actual content of the course. It surprised me that, darn, I never thought about that, but if I was an online student, those were things I'd like to know.
One thing that was really nice about the review is the amount of feedback you get. So I don't know that faculty always know that you're going to hear all kinds of nice things. You're going to hear the things you've done well, and it's like, that's nice to hear. Faculty need to know that the peer reviewers are peers, so there are other faculty perhaps on campus or at other campuses. They're professional, they're friendly. Even when you meet a standard, they will give you feedback, and it'll be extra ideas or how helpful something was in your course. Getting the review back at the end was very nice. The level of detail is impressive. They give feedback on every single standard, good, and suggestions. They never say this was wrong or this was bad. They always give suggestions for how you could do even better.
It definitely helped me. I was more conscientious when I was working, doing my courses, getting them ready for fall semester. I had the points they made in my mind, so I tried to apply them to all my courses.
Now I have a picture of what I need to do, and I've got a great shell course that I can pull out the content, create a new course, put in new content, and I have almost a finished course.
Students stop worrying about knowing if they're doing the right thing. They can stop hunting around. They can stop guessing if this is what you wanted, and they can pay attention to the content. And that was really one of the reasons I went into this, looking at these standards in this peer review process, because it becomes really clear that the structures are now not going to get in the way of the learning.
So I think the big thing that QM has offered is trying to make sure that everything is organized in a way that the students can find their way around.
I'm hoping to students in eliminating some of the questions they may have in their mind. What am I supposed to do and how this is graded, and they know what to expect.
I think the review experience is similar to other review experiences that faculty might have. So if you submit an article for publication, for example, it goes through a review process, and you have other folks who are doing similar work to you who are interested in what you're interested in and will look at it in order to give you feedback. And your article is always better. And I think that putting your course through a peer review is a similar kind of thing. You just have more eyes on it, and it always gets better.